orientation is locked.
Look at that.
I tried to go live earlier and I don't even know what happened. It just shut off by itself. Shut off by itself, and I talked to the camera probably for an hour before I figured it out. That little section there is the part that I did today. Going around that toilet flange wasn't super difficult. You can see I still need to get my grinder and just nip off that little edge right there. It shouldn't be that bad microphone wise because I'm using the other microphone, so sorry if it's quiet. Just wanted to give some people here a little live look at the granite. Go, Mike. There's the threshold. I don't think that turned out that bad being black. I think it, there's a lot of black in the granite. So I like that. I like having, some difference there going from one room to the next. I don't know why, but I'm shaky. I don't know. Probably haven't eaten all day, that's why. This is the laundry area. I never call it a laundry room because it's just so small. But the laundry area. There's the pan there, washing machine pan. That has to have a hole too for the drain. I think that looks pretty good. I think what made me the happiest is the fact that, it's square in the corner. I'm so scared about my walls not being square, but that one is at least. Thank you. Now this is really wet right now, so it's very dark. My mess. The granite is really actually lighter. This is my leftover pieces. See how some of them have that yellow staining? We didn't use any pieces like that. We picked through it. We picked through and didn't use any of those. Yeah, so I'll make a wooden threshold probably to go from the wood here to the granite there, something that can. They're only a 1/4 inch, I think, different, which isn't that bad. And then clearly a washing machine will go there, a dryer will go here, and then I don't know, we'll probably put some sort of shelf or something around in here. But that's all it will be. Just a little tiny area to do laundry. We'll walk into the bathroom. It's not really a staining, it's just, I guess that's how white, I think it's called white tiger granite. That is part of it. The yellow is very similar to a tiger's skin, like a tiger color, so I guess that's why they call it that, but I don't really know. But as you can see, I had just enough, honestly. I only had 3 or 4 pieces left. Like when I just finished this, I had 3 or 4 pieces that had no staining. And I think I did have to use one piece over here. It's hard to tell because of the lighting, and it's like very close to somewhere over here. So the toilet will cover it. But the rest of this all is no stains. Yeah, some kind of table over here to put stuff on, but the beauty. No, it's not grouted. Hey Tammy, we were wondering about you. I guess I haven't seen a comment from you, and we were like, I wonder where Tammy Gammy is. The beauty of having your laundry room on the second story is that you don't really have to have a ton of places to put, laundry to stack up. You'll just, after you wash it and fold it, then it'll just go right to the bedrooms. Boom, boom, boom. Then, our bedroom will be through here. So, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, guys, this floor, I mean, it's really hard to do. I can't stress that enough. There are some little mistakes here and there that I made. I'm not going to point them out to anybody, because I think it's just me that will notice it. But yeah, that's it. If anybody has any questions, or if you want to see a different part of the house, I can do that. Hey, Kendra. Yeah, it'll be fun for you guys to come here and I think it turned out pretty good. All my lines and stuff. If I can, that's it's a 16th inch. So what's the plan next? Jeez. Well, that is a good question. I do want to grout this floor. I'm going to try to move slowly here. I bought the black grout, and then Sarah and I talked about it, and we're going to go with a gray. It's pearl gray. So that's the grout we're going to go with. So as far as doing next, I would love to grout this, so then I can kind of call it done. And then we were thinking, I'd like to get this bathroom completely done. I said that was the plan probably like 8 months ago. Before we sheetrocked all this and did this ceiling and did the electric up here, I said, I want to have a working bathroom upstairs. So we deviated off of that plan a bit, but so the next part of the plan would be to finish. Yeah, you like that veining? It's pretty cool. I'm almost certain that these two pieces were always together, and then in the big slab, and then we just got lucky. Same with this. It lined up too perfect for it not to be meant to be. So I'd like to, like I said, I'm going to get this bathroom, I think, working completely. Technically, my shower could work. Granted, this is not waterproofed at all. The drain is hooked up here. I obviously have my drain here for the vanity. I need to get my water lines up here. And then my water lines for the bathtub are right here. So we need to pick a spigot for this. Believe it or not, you go to Lowe's and you try to find a Roman tub style thing. They've got one to choose from. So it's like, I don't even know, communist China. You can't, there's no choice. So we're gonna look online. But we've decided that we're going to put some wood around this. Hard to explain because I don't really know what the styles are called, but they're going to be like little boxes of like what looks to be little squares. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. We're going to put black granite around the bathtub. So black granite around the bathtub, and that will match the tile and this. We're thinking about doing white subway tile, like some sort of white subway tile design here, and maybe with some black running through it. We'll see. When you start running black lines that need to be perfectly straight, I really start doubting my ability. But we'll see. It's all in. But all of this that you see is green, that's unfinished for a reason. We're actually going to be putting like a shiplap wood all on these walls, all through here, and it's gonna go right across here. This will be finished sheetrock up here, but then that pine will go right across here, high, and all the way across here, high. And then to separate the shower from the rest of the room, I'm gonna build a little column that will be from floor to ceiling. That whole column will be tile. And it'll have like a crown molding kind of tile here and some kind of molding down here. And then so from the left of that column will be all tile and waterproofed for the shower. To the right of the column will be wood and obviously finished sheetrock. And then I don't know about colors. I have no idea. There's no way that we can choose that now. But that's kind of, I don't know, I guess the design, if that makes any sense to anybody, it's going to be just kind of like wood paneling down here. Not paneling, but wood that looks like little boxes. Maybe 3 of them. One of them has to be an access panel. Black granite, and then some nice wood that goes all the way across here. The pieces will grow like from this way, left to right. And then they'll go up and around. I don't know what I'm going to do for trim yet for around the window. But Sarah wants, how deep our windowsills are. She wants the windowsill itself to be kind of like a little square detail on each side. So that square detailing will match what's around the tub here. I feel like I'm making 0 sense, but I'm sure somebody's getting it. If you can't tell, we're not designers. I can't show you very good, but there's the view out the window. It's not great right now, but someday this can all be yard. Yeah, I think we want to do the subway tile for a lot of reasons. Obviously an 1806 house would not have had a bathroom, so we can kind of do whatever era we want. I just like subway tile. We saw one design where you do like a big, we'll call it like a 6x6 tile, and then you do some rows of like 2x4, and then you offset it all, so then it just kind of looks all scattered, but when you're done, it really does look nice. As you know, if anybody's ever looked at doing tiling, there's just a trillion different options. But yeah, so all that will be tiled in there. Except for the ceiling. I'll probably have the sheetrocker actually just finish that sheetrock. I don't really feel like tiling a ceiling. So that's the plan. That's going to take me a while to finish, obviously. But when we're done and the door's on, then we'll actually have a bathroom that we can use. You guys want to see the bathroom we're using now? It's pretty much only me. Yeah, Mike, we think about it a lot. But this is the bathroom we're using now. So as you can see, this is like what nightmares are made of. There's no walls. So that toilet is obviously very filthy right now, but we use it. But when you're going to the bathroom, the front door is right there, and then there's like a window over there, and then all this window that goes over to that's the apartment over there. I just missed that last question. I apologize for that. So yeah, we want to get a bathroom upstairs with a door. Get some privacy. Anybody who's new, you can kind of... This is a good way to show people. I'll tell you, going live and answering questions and kind of showing you as you're asking. Everybody's seen these big oak doors. So I don't know if any of you remember shadow box. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it's called. Yeah, Mike. Okay, so I'm gonna try to tell a story real quick. You saw the last video where I had those big pillars. Okay, so those pillars came out of a building from a local town, and it came out about, the guy told me 10 to 15 years ago he took them out, and then he said it was an old church building that they demolished, and then these doors 15 years ago came out of an old church building that was demolished in the same exact town. So there's a good chance that these doors, I've got 8 of these, came out of the same building that those pillars came out of. What are the chances of that, This is really dark in here, but it's too dark to show you. Sorry. I don't have any lights down here yet. Yeah, they're just massive oak doors. They're so heavy. It's nice when you can have a light. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of work to do down here. It is not as much as it probably looks. Hey, Sarah, Lily, Jace, and Ellie. They're all signed on. Once I get the insulation in the walls and get the sheetrock going, we're going to put sound deadening insulation in this whole ceiling too. Because why not? Walking from downstairs to upstairs, there will be very little noise. But once this is all, insulated and sheetrocked, I'm going to put another layer of half-inch plywood on this floor, and then we're going to be putting down either hickory or maple flooring. We haven't decided yet, but it's going to be one of the two. And that will go hickory. That flooring will be for this whole downstairs. Just the upstairs is definitely coming along more than anything else, obviously, but there's still a lot of little things that I need to finish. I really need to get some sort of finish on these walls. I mean, I gotta finish the floors. Like I took the time to put one door. Will you use reclaimed flooring downstairs? No, unfortunately, to find that much reclaimed flooring at a price that I can afford is nearly impossible. So we're going to be putting down new. But yeah, I need to get my doors going. And same with Lily's closet. I've got the door here. It just needs to be cut the size and put in there. And I could turn lights on. I'm so used to not having lights. And I have, Hey, Lily. I think we're going to go, honestly, with this natural oil here. I spilled a little bit right here on this one piece of wood, and it's pretty dark, but it's not super dark. And I just like the natural look of wood. But yeah, Sarah, I told Tammy Gat, we were talking about her. We sound like stalkers. I think we were going through old comments. Here's the look out these wavy glass windows. You can see the wave. They're old windows. You can see. Look at the maples. Some year we'll be sugaring those. It'll be kind of fun. It'll be a fun video to make. If anybody doesn't know, you can get the sap out of that tree. Get the sap out of the tree, and then you can boil it down and make a sugary syrup. Here, we're going to Jace's room for a little while here. I mean, everybody's seen all this, but yeah, your ears are burning. There's that flag. I don't really know where I want to put it yet, so it'll be so weird someday, to like walk out of a bedroom like this, and then you'll be able to go right through to our bedroom. The house has never been combined upstairs, so doing this was huge. Just a big decision and a pretty big job, but got it pretty good. Thanks, Carol. Mary Carol. Carol Mary. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, it doesn't seem like a huge house, when I'm walking around like this and showing everybody everything, but I think we even forget that there's a whole nother side, walking across here. I think this is going to be a bookshelf. Sarah wants, if she's still on here, Sarah wants this right here to be a hidden door bookshelf. But then the actual door is going to be right here to get to the kitchen. Square footage is about 3,100 square foot, Tammy, altogether. The stone side is 1,800 square foot. I know you want a hidden door, Sarah, but do you see what I'm saying where, you either go through this, which is going to be an open hallway, or you're going to take the time to go through the hidden door, and you're basically going through the same thing. I mean, you're not tricking anybody there. But this is the area that I'm most excited about, is that how cool of a built-in this is going to be, and the walkway to the kitchen, and then the exposed stone. Yeah, I think 3,100 is pretty big. And for me, the bedrooms aren't huge, but I like living space. So this is a good-sized living room. This is huge compared to what we have now. Yeah, the hidden doorway is going to go to the same thing. It's going to go to the kitchen. Kendra, do not side with your sister on the hidden doorway. Come on. And yeah, so then another living space. Yeah, maybe it would be a closet, actually. I wouldn't mind a little hidden doorway to a closet, because then it'd be like one of those safe rooms. For those of you that don't know, this little building over here, this little thing, that is where a three-hole outhouse used to be. The plumbing didn't have, or the house didn't have plumbing until 1948. You want to know one crazy idea that I have? Is this window right here? I'd like to make this into a door, because then you'll be able to walk right out this door and get onto what will be a bigger porch here, and then from the kitchen right here, you'll be able to get on that porch too. But I just think it'd be cool to be able to get onto that porch for, more than one way. Yeah, really want to do it. I was thinking about, like, this wire right here is going to cause problems if I ever do that. So I should put like a little box right here, little plug-in, and then run the wire down in the basement and around, and then back up to the box that goes right there. So then if I ever do want to bust through, I don't have any wires in my way. Oh yeah, we lock our doors. We all sleep with shotguns too. Yeah, I think having a porch, because then think about this, you're out in the big backyard that will be a big backyard, and then say you're coming inside and you're dirty, or you need to wash your hands, or you're working in the garden, then you can come right in through this door and go right into a bathroom. Though, now that I say that out loud, you'll be able to go through that door right into the kitchen, so I don't know. Tomato, who knows? I'd love to go outside and show the outside of the house. I just don't know how good my connection is. It's probably terrible. I'm running on Wi-Fi right now, which the router's right there, and it works pretty good. But one thing I like to show is kind of like what it looks like when you look out windows. So, main driveway. This is a crabapple tree that I'm trying to save. It's not doing great, but we're trying to just trim off the dead stuff. I really want that tree to survive. But it's a circle drive. And you can obviously see the barn. And another big maple tree right there. And then this is the row of crabapple trees that we have. Those are going to flower pretty soon. My big goal is to get all of this cleaned up and all this trash out of here, so when that flowers, I can get some good pictures. Yeah, Lily said she wants a tree house in one of those trees. They've got, you can't see it probably, but way back there in next to the barn, there's a nice little tree house. Or not a tree house, because it's not a tree, but a playhouse. I'll try to go outside. I've shown the house quite a bit, so show some outside stuff. Sarah, did you see the floor upstairs at all? I'll show you now if you want to see it. Okay, I'll show you real quick. And then there's some new people on too. I'm sure they can see it. I kind of cleaned it up and moved the table saw or whatever. Oh, you want to see it in person? Okay. There's going to be like 5 people that haven't seen it, and it is at the beginning of this video, and I'll leave this video on. Yeah, I'm gonna move that. I think I am gonna move that. Yeah, all the walls are 8 foot. Yeah, psych. So, front porch. I plan on doing a lot of sitting out here. CJ's in the house, huh? There he is. Mallard 5. If you haven't checked out his channel, do so. Hey, Life of Laura. You guys come in pairs. Look at that. Now, I know that this is a mess out here, but, we're not trying to impress the neighbors. It's actually kind of nice out. I don't like to show a lot of the outside because, I'm weird about it. I know I do need a dumpster. I hate these wires on the house. I've cut some off. They're old, they're not being used, but I don't know. When I see a crooked wire, it drives me insane. Yeah, that stone walkway. It does not look like something that I did, well, I guess it was a year ago now, but it looks like it's been there forever. I love it. Yeah, crooked. I can remove all of these wires technically. I only need one that comes from here, goes to this box, and then it goes across into the house right there. So I'm gonna remove all that. I'm gonna cut all these off the house. Ugh. I'm not OCD at all, Crooked wires don't drive me nuts. So we were talking for the those pillars that we got. We're gonna build a much bigger porch out here that you're gonna be able to see. So you'll be able to see those big pillars through here. And what I'm gonna do is try to match all of this kind of stuff. That detail. Hey Laura, thanks for stopping in. Have you been under the front porch? I have not. You're talking like under here. Yeah, no. Haven't even looked under there. Maybe that's where all the gold is that was left in the house. It's a good point. It's hard to see in there though. You guys see any gold? What? Whoa, there's a big stone. That thing's huge. Someone told me once that there would be a big stone somewhere, a big flat stone, because when people would get off their horse and carriage, they would have a big stone to like park next to so that's not so big of a jump. I don't know if that's it or not. Any snakes? Spiders? It's pretty good shape, really. Look at all that birdseed. Holy crap! That's a lot of birdseed. Jeez. Ooh. This mess right here will probably not stay here. As you can see, I don't waste a lot of my time cleaning the outside of the house. Like, this mess. Someday I need to get CJ to come up here with his tractor and he can move all this stuff for me. Right, CJ? That wouldn't take you long to move all that, man. It's longer to drive here. I need to get another tractor. I miss my tractor. Yeah, there's probably some bricks in here worth saving, but not a lot of them. Am I back? It gave me the whole disconnecting error. My bad. Yeah, too far from the router is right. We don't have very good Wi-Fi connection around here. It does seem like I'm back. I'll stay on this side of the house. Yeah, that front porch is rough here. I feel bad for letting it letting it be the way it is, but it's in the plan hopefully this year to rip all that down and get a new one built up. It's hard to prioritize when some things cost so much, you know? And on camera, that does not look like that big of a hill, but it's pretty inclined. Just unfortunate. Yeah, I'll see how far I can go this way. Another big job that we need to do, I don't think I've mentioned it, but the roof on this barn is bad. You can almost see this wall right here is bowing out, and the roof is really collapsing. I already have the new trusses right there. So it's a big job, but we need to take the roof off of that barn, put new trusses on, and put the roof back on. It's a killer. That's going to be something that I do before winter. Here's a pile of gold right there. Where are all the leaves? I don't know, man. Not a lot of leaves over here because there's no real trees near me here. Out front, there's a lot of leaves. I already mowed my lawn once this year, which is really early. Everybody at work picked on me. So someday that will be, like I said a million times now, is the kitchen. And internet antenna? I didn't know you could do that. Can you do that for your phone or something? Hook up a Wi-Fi antenna? I want to put a lot of windows on this side of the house. It's not like we're overlooking anything super special, but oh yeah, man. You're way ahead of us. I was watching your last video, CJ, and you got like tall grass and trees. So I mean, my trees are, I mean, you can't see here, but they're barely budding. I would like to get some animals and stuff. My sister, if you know of her, she has a channel and a small hobby farm. Open Gate Farmstead is her channel. So I think she's going to hook us up with some goats. I'll try to go over here and I'll try. I might get disconnected. I'll run back to the router. Third time? Oh my God. Maybe I can get up on top of this. Oh, jeez. So, behind the barn here, there's a little rock wall, and I'd love to fence that in and put some goats in there, some little baby goats, just for petting. I mean, I'm not gonna milk any goats, but yeah, I'd like to get chickens. Yeah, I just picked up this loader the other day. It's used, but I think it's gonna move the stone pretty good. And then I noticed right here I bought my dream truck. It's like a 1950s. It's got a little bit of rust on it. Yeah, I need to, basically this is just left over from the French drain, but I am gonna spread this out in the driveway someday, but I have to dig all this out. I wanna dig it all out, and I'm gonna I have some driveway fabric right there. I'm gonna fabric the whole thing and then put all new gravel down. I like to go overboard on driveways, because around here when you get mud and snow and everything, you need to have a nice driveway. So we're gonna widen it and really make it a lot better. I'll probably disconnect from you. I'm way away from the house right now, but I've never really shown the barn too much. It's weird, in 2 years, you'd think I would have shown it a couple times, but I haven't really. Here and there. There's a little building off the back. Yeah, it's a pretty nice driveway, CJ. This is the original foundation to what was the barn before it burned. And I don't really want to repair this wall per se, but I want to clean, like, put a little roof from the old pavilion roof away from the house right now. I'll start walking back. I got a lot of trees to cut up. I mean, this is just a box elder. We call them box elder. Some people call them like a California something. California oak or something, I don't know. But I got to cut all that up. That's a black walnut that fell right there. And a black walnut right there that I think needs to be cut up. And then there's a soft maple right there that's dead. And then there's another black walnut right there that needs to be cut up because it's not in very good shape. You can help me with that too, CJ. Dude, sometimes I wish that you did live a lot closer to me because I really would have you come over here with your tractors. I'd pay you, but there's a lot of good can be done with a tractor. I don't know if we're gonna plant any trees. I'm not against it, but you know how long it takes a tree to grow, and I'm pretty impatient. So we have these crabapple trees, which we plan on doing stuff with. Yeah, oh yeah, berries for sure. Thanks, Irene. Thanks for saying that. And then, you know, Tammy, there are a couple apple trees down here, and I think if we prune them correctly, I'll be able to get some bigger apples off of them. A lot of times you just let an apple tree go nuts and they don't grow very big. So if I prune it, because we're kind of in apple country. We have a lot of big companies that have lots of apple trees about an hour and a half north of us. So it's good apple land. You can see here I've been through here with my tractor, but this yard is going to be able to go all the way back to what you can see, those big trees. So this is going to be a big yard. I plan on putting, you know, a fence all through there. Used to be a building somewhere around in here. I've seen it in an old picture. No, Sarah, that's not where your garden's gonna go. Maybe a little garden, because that is the south side, so it would be a good spot for a garden. This is another black walnut tree that's not doing great. I don't want to cut down the small trees because someday, you know, these big trees are gonna go. You know, they don't live forever. And I got to make sure that I keep, you know, like this is a nice maple right here. That's the future maple right there. See how loud it is? It's like a parade. Yeah, we planted trees at our other house and they did grow up rather quickly, so I'm not against it. I like planting trees. This old fire pit. That's seen better days, hasn't it? But yeah, I just love these trees. Yeah, Odin, that might be a good idea. I know that there's a lot of little trees in here, and when they get their leaves, I think it helps a lot, but bushes probably would help. It's just the way there's like a dip in the road, and it just all funnels up, and it's pretty loud. We got my neighbor over there with a tiny house. I don't know if anybody lives there right now, but it's a cute little tiny house with some solar panels. But there you go. So that's it. Does anybody have any requests? I can show you something, answer questions, but azaleas, yeah. I'm one thing quick here. You can always tell how old a house is by how big the lilac bush is. And our lilac bush, every house around here has a lilac bush. Our lilac bush is this whole thing. It's huge. It's like 10 times the size of the one at my house. That thing's been growing and getting bigger every year for a long time. You know, my tenant there next door, he did say that I could show the apartment side. He's like, come on over. But it'll be more fun to keep everybody. Could you make a whole house tour? I kind of just went through the whole house actually a couple times on this video, so you'll be able to watch this. I'll leave this on the channel. In the very beginning, I went through the whole house, but yeah. We're going to save that apartment for some shock and awe in the future. Keep everybody subscribed, you know? There's that camera I put up. Oh, water supply's good, Dave. Our well, you might not be able to see it, but our well is I'm trying to cover up my license plate. I don't know if I need to do that. My well is right there at the tip of my finger. It's drilled. Then you got a pump in the house and everything. The water seems real good. Around here, you know, we're in the Adirondacks, and we've got good water. No one complains about the water around here. If you've got a well, you're doing pretty good. Yeah. Doesn't it seem like so long ago that I did this ceiling? It does to me. It was like a year and a half ago or more. That was the first thing I technically finished. Alright, well I can't flip the camera around to say goodbye because the sound, oh you know what I can do, I guess I could. I could probably just do this. So, I don't know, I can't see myself, I'm just turning the camera so I could be cutting my head off or who knows what, but that's going to do it. I'm going to go up to the other house, I'm going to get Sarah and the kids so they can see the floor really good up there. Tomorrow is Sunday. I probably will grout the floor up there, I think that's the plan. And then next weekend, I don't know, no real plan. I'd like to finish the bathroom. I think I might try to order some wood for the walls, but it's kind of slow going until I really get into a project, you know, so I'm sure I'll think about it. I'm sure I'll overthink it. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've got a new video that's going to go out later today. I'll probably do a premiere on that, and I don't know, probably around like 5 or 6 o'clock or something like that. So if you can make it out for that, that'd be great. It's a little bit longer of a video. I know we talked about that. It's like 20 or 21 minutes long or so. But yeah, so that's it. I'm going to go get Sarah and the kids. I'll see you all later.